Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Solid Rock, Minnesota podcast, a place to swing by for a brief moment for some stories or news and things to ponder. It's a place to take a small pause from your busy life. So grab yourself some coffee or a mug of tea or a pop, as we like to call it here in the North Country, and kick back for a moment. Take a breather. A few weeks ago, we wound up going to Wisconsin to look at a Class A motorhome. After much discussion, we agreed that an RV was our best bet for traveling once my best half retires. And that's coming soon, hopefully in just a few months or so. Our plan is to load up the dogs and hop in the RV and just leisurely do some traveling cross-country. For the past 2 years, we've had a travel trailer that was fine, and yet I just couldn't bond with it and make it feel like it was my home away from home. In fact, I nicknamed it the damn camper. Not because anything was terribly wrong with it, but because I just didn't like towing a travel trailer for a vacation. Just hitching it up to the van caused friction in the marriage, and not to mention any backing up that had to happen. That was almost divorce time. And worst of all, important things got left behind when you tow a trailer, such as the boat for fishing. With getting the RV, the time has come to sell the damn camper. We got home with the new RV and parked it next to the old trailer and proceeded to empty out the contents into the new RV. The kitchen supplies and toolbox and such were put in their new spots in the RV. So yeah, it was time to sell the damn camper. So I put an ad in Marketplace on Facebook on Saturday night, and within about an hour of posting, messages started charging in. The standard is still available to more specific ones like, does the toilet really work? And my favorite, from a man asking for the fridge measurements. When I messaged him back and told him what the dimensions were, he messaged me back and he said, no, that's not right. It looks way bigger in the picture. I then asked him to bring his special tape measure over and he could check my work. I never heard back. One by one, I answered multiple questions and set up times for people to come look at the damn camper. I soon realized that listing something expensive on a weekend is kind of a dumb thing to do, because most people don't have that kind of cash lying around their house. And due to so many people messaging me, I decided to not hold the camper or take any down payments to hold it. It just seemed that full cash and drive it away immediately was the way to go in order to not have people showing up just to kick the tires. While I'm no bull rider or rodeo queen, this isn't my first rodeo, and I have had people promise to come back if I hold an item, only to never hear from them again. And even though I had specifically said we wouldn't take any down payments and it was cash and take it home right then and there, I still got tons of messages with people pleading for me to just let them put so much down and they would be back, they promised, the next day, and if not, I could keep their money. Yeah, no, that wasn't going to happen. I hate selling things, especially expensive things online. There's just no good way to do it, and you wind up with people angry at you. I mean, what if a person says they're going to come at 5 and you agree, but then another one can come earlier and they're probably the ones that may buy it? Well, what if the first person buys it and the second person is on their way to look at it? Marketplace and Craigslist are just a setup for a perfect storm. Eventually it will happen that you will have several people angry because you can't accommodate them and sell it to them. By Sunday night, we had several people that said they were going to go to the bank and stop by and pick up the damn camper. They were all advised that whoever had the money in hand for the full price and was at the house would drive away with it. As much as I wanted to accommodate people, it's never worked out to my benefit when I do, at least with selling stuff online. Yeah, as much as I hate shopping for stuff, I think I hate selling stuff even worse. Monday morning came, and once again the messages started coming in fast and furious. There were the tire kickers, but there were ones that had the money and wanted to look at it. Again, I stuck to the first come, first serve strategy. Just as I was about to message back a time for a man to come at 5 o'clock, there was one wanting to come right now. I got a message. I can be there in an hour to look at your camper. I have the full amount of cash if I decide I want it. I gladly responded to him to come as soon as he could. I said a silent prayer for this person who would want the damn camper. He showed up within an hour and looked around at everything. All the while he was looking, he was on his phone conducting business. We chatted between his calls, and finally, after taking a ladder to look at the roof, he came down, called his wife, and said he'd buy it. All the while, my phone was actually overheating with all the messages coming in. I was so overjoyed when the guy handed me the cash and I was able to mark it sold. As the guy hooked up the trailer to his big old honkin' truck, I took one last look at the damn camper, trying to muster up some type of bittersweet feeling as I watched the tail lights flicker down the driveway. And yep, there it was. Nothing but the joy of being able to mark it sold. Goodbye, damn camper. Hello, RV. Thanks for listening to the Solid Rock, Minnesota podcast. Time is precious, and we're very grateful and appreciate the time you have taken to give us a listen. If you'd like more information about Solid Rock, Minnesota, or you'd like to hear some of our other podcasts, you can find them, along with our blog and Monday morning music, at our website, www.solidrockminnesota.com. You can also contact us there if you'd like your free Solid Rock, Minnesota bumper sticker. Just message us a place to send it, and we'll pop it in the mail. Until next time, may you be filled with life, love, laughter, family, and friends, people who truly know you. Many blessings.